So I was just walking around with that sign outside today again. The one in the thumbnail. It's crazy out there. Lots of people walk by me. It's like not even looking at me. Like it's like they're told not to look at me. Like they're just like looking straight ahead. Like I'm just sitting there on a bench with that sign, and they're just like not even looking at me as they walk by. And then some of them look at it and they're like laugh. Some of them they're like, yup, amen. But they're a stalker though. And then I saw that it's like a pedal bus thing that people ride around on. It's like a party bus thing. Whatever you call it. Everybody's like pedaling it. And they'll always meet me synced with that thing, and they'll be like screaming synced on it, and they'll be like, woo! And like they pulled up synced, and they're like, what's your sign say? And then like it was just sitting on the side of the road, like waiting to take off again, like waiting for the next group of people. And then I walked by it, and I walked by this one place. These people like came out synced, and then they're like, "What's your sign say?" And they're like, What's a Stasi or Stazzle? What's that mean?" I'm like, Google it. And then like I walk by that party bus thing, and they're on it, and it's taking off right next to me when I walk by it. And then they're like, woo! Gangstalking is a crime! Gangstalking is a crime! Gangstalking is a crime! Woo! And I saw someone come out. Like I saw this girl and this guy come out, and the guy has a red shirt, and they come out of the door synced. And then when I walk by him, they're kissing each other. Right when I walk by, they're across the street from me, and right when I walk by them, they kiss each other. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. And then I saw a bird do a front flip. Like it was just on the ground, and then it like jumps and like flips, and then it flies off next to me. But yeah, I see like all kinds of reactions to my sign. Like a lot of people will be like angry, like they have this like angry look on their face. They're just like giving me like a side eye, you know. And then some of them look like ashamed. Like they see my sign, then they like look down at the ground, like they look ashamed. Some of them are laughing at it. Get like all different kinds of reactions to it. Some of them just won't look at me. Someone will be looking right at me, smiling, and they rev their engine right next to me. Then there's a bunch of cars honking out there. It seemed like that party bus thing rode by me. And then there's this car honking at a bunch of synced places, like over and over. Like you did it at both corners of the Harbor Bar, and then like at the crosswalk or whatever. And like the people on the party bus, like when the car honks, they're like, "Woo!" And literally every time I see that thing, like every weekend, it'll be meeting me synced up, and they'll be going woo synced, like all the way up the street. Every time. And then they have these little kids run up behind me. Like they're like running at me. And I turn around, they're smiling, like giggling and shit. Like little tiny kids. There's a bunch of children stalking me out there, as usual. Every weekend, there's a bunch of children stalking me. Every day there's children stalking me, but every weekend there's a bunch of children stalking me. They're just all a bunch of fucking losers, man. Like they think it's so funny. They're just like, woo! A bunch of fucking sheeple. I just really wish I could move out of this town though, because there's just no fucking jobs. Just fucking stuck every fucking day. And my phone, I don't know if it's because it's just hot. My phone was like overheated or something, but my phone was like charging backwards today. I don't know if it's fixed now or what, but it was at like 77, then it was at like 71, and then it was at like 68. I was like, what the fuck? I had it on the charger. I was like, I don't know. I got it on the charger now. Maybe it'll charge this time. It's like 80 degrees today, so my phone overheats all the time. And then it like drains the battery faster when it does. So it's probably just that. I don't know. Maybe it's Skynet fucking with me. Because they definitely do drain my battery deliberately sometimes. It's happened a few times. Yeah, there's a bunch of people out there that are like, what's your sign say? And then they're like, what's that mean? I'm like, Google it. The fuck? You got Google on your phone. Just use your phone to follow orders from the gangstalk puppeteers. You ever used Google before? Sheesh. What's a stazzle? You bitch, you're a stazzle. Someone's walking by in the hallway right now. Yeah, it was stalkered up out there. Obviously. The weekends, though, stalkered up. So, that's what happened. I would have been recording out there if my phone wouldn't have been fucking up. It was crazy out there. And then like I'll be crossing the street and I'll be like walking slow so that a car can go, you know? And then they just act like they can't read body language, and then they just stop in the middle of the intersection, and they're like, "You go." And then I just stand there. I'm just like, until they go. They just do shit like that all the time. But yeah, some of them will be like, "Yup, gang stalking is a crime against humanity. You're right. True that." But they're gang stalking me though. Some fucked up shit, bro. It's just really fucked up out here, man. It's really fucked how I can't find a fucking job. Go take a nap, bro. No, I already took a nap. You go take a nap. At the library today, I think there was another baby crying saint. I'm pretty sure he was crying saint over and over again. Seemed like it. Another one. A baby crying saint. A baby crying saint. It's just a common thing that I hear babies crying synced. Like over and over. Like the same baby over and over would be crying synced. Took him like 10 seconds, but then there's this whitey and another whitey in the parking lot and the silver car in the parking lot all at once. Robotically synced like a bunch of stazzles. Stazzle bots. But yeah, meanwhile, I got all these chomos on my phone that I'm trying to catch, but I can't fucking find a job anywhere, so send some of my Cash App or my PayPal so I can catch some chomos. That's literally what I'm trying to do with my life is catch chomos and fucking make music and eat good and live. That's about it. You know? There's a guy with a red shirt walking across the parking lot really slow. Is he gonna sink when he gets across all the way? Finally, when he finally gets there. Yep, he's sinking out of the truck. What is it? Silver? When they close the door on the truck, there's someone riding a bike through the intersection and a bird flying in front of me. And there's a bunch of black and silver cars. And then the truck has, I thought it was 88. I think this is 8B or something. But there's a black car driving through the intersection when the silver truck drives by me, though. Wow. That was scary. I'm shaking. I think there's like 2 sirens today. It's crazy. Sometimes the sirens will be like really far away. Like sometimes they'll be driving right by me, but sometimes they'll be really far away. But they'll be starting up synced. And then I heard a car alarm today that like it honks 3 times and then it turns off. They do that all the time. Like it'll just go off 3 times. It'll just be like honk, 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 and then it'll turn off. They do that all the time. What else, man? I saw an orange car, and then I saw another orange car when he got to the intersection. What else? I saw 1,000 other stalkers and people stalking with their children and walking dogs stalking and people with dogs in their car. And a bunch of cars with one headlight in the middle of the daytime. And then there's this motorcycle engine out there. He was just like syncing up with cars driving by me. He's like in the distance. And he's just like he's just going crazy with his motorcycle engine. Like, do they ever annoy each other? That's what I wonder, is like, do they ever get annoyed that there's like 5 sirens going off every day for no reason? What? You just think it's funny or what? It's like they be stalking each other out there while they're stalking me. Be like stalking each other, syncing up on each other, and noise harassing each other. Don't they ever get tired of it? Yeah, I wish I could have caught that bird though. He just literally, he was just like, he like flew down, synced, I think, and then he just lands, and then he like jumps and does a front flip, and then he flies off right when I walk by him. Yeah, buddy. Congrats on the new job. That's funny. It's funny because there's no jobs anywhere. I get it. Here's spooky engine sound out there. Oh, oh no, the sink tarts. Ah! My refrigerator just turned on. Did you hear it? It just synced again, as always. sync tardations are coming. Here's a male van syncing with Whitey and the other sync tards. There's a Domino's car. He's meeting a white SUV at the intersection. And 100 other sync tard cars. Black and silver and white and tan. Wow. Wow, man. There's a blue car. Oh, there's another blue car. Are they the blue sync tards? I don't know. What else? What else can I say? They're sync targeted. And there's no jobs anywhere. And I got a Cash App and a PayPal. So, just saying. Those are open for donations. There's no jobs anywhere. I've been looking for 3 fucking months. There's an engine sound out there right now. And there was one right when I started the live stream too. And there's a bunch of motorcycles out there when I was out there. It's like 80 degrees today, so there's gonna be more motorcycles outside today. But every single one of them was a stalkerhead, though. There's a lot of them. A bunch of loud motorcycles driving by me. A bunch of people saying "see you later" to each other synced. It's the thing they do all the time, and I saw a bunch of those when I was out there today. I saw a bunch of red shirts. I saw people, like, two people together. One of them's got a red shirt, one of them's got a blue shirt. See that all the time. There's a bunch of those out there today. Just a bunch of shit out there. Bunch of shit balls rolling around. Oh yeah, and then like I said, I see people together. One's got a red shirt, one's got a blue shirt all the time. I see that all the time. And there's this guy. He was like talking to the guy in in the pedal bus thing. He's just like sitting there waiting for the next group to come up on the side of the road. This guy walks up to him and is talking to him with a blue shirt on. And he walks up to him synced, in front of me. And then when I get across the street, they're like, "See you later," to each other. And then he runs up behind me at the corner of the building. He runs by me. And then he goes in this door of the building ahead of me with his blue shirt. And when he walks in the door, there's a guy walking out of the door with a red shirt. And then he's standing in the door. And then he walks away when I walk by him. Or like, I've seen a guy like ride a bike up to an intersection with a red shirt, right as a guy with a blue shirt is walking up to the intersection, things like that. But usually they'll be together though. It'll be like a husband and wife or whatever. And she's got a red shirt and he's got a blue shirt. And then sometimes she's got a pink shirt and he's got a blue shirt. It's just a common thing to see someone with a red shirt and someone with a blue shirt together stalk me, or just meeting each other synced. It's just a thing the stalkers do, man. I don't know. It's just part of the stalk culture. I don't know what's up with it, man, but it's just what they do. They just stalk in all different types of retarded ways. And then I saw this butterfly that was like flying right at my face. He's like flying straight at me, like all the way up the sidewalk. And he just flies over my head. Then a plane flew over me. I saw a bunch of piglets. And I saw a sheriff. And they were all synced up. And I saw the pickup truck that they have at the fire station. Saw that truck this morning. Yeah, but who's in here though? This is some trolls again. Come here to stare at me. Here I am.